Welcome to this James the Bike Guy, where today we're checking out a basic cassette from Shimano. This is the Shimano Deore CS M4100 in the 11 to 46 size, and in fact this is going to be a 10-speed wide range cassette. So this would be the kind of cassette that you would get on an M4100 series Deore drivetrain bike, or if you were, say, wanting to upgrade your older 10-speed drivetrain to something new and get a little extra range. And looking at this cassette, we've got it here as well as the two smaller cogs, and that's the first thing to talk about. So your 11 tooth, which is the smallest cog that you can get while still running a traditional 10-speed HG driver, and the tooth just above it, your 13 tooth. Those two are going to be the only cogs that are separate from the rest of the mechanism. So that means your other 8 cogs going all the way up from a 15 to the 46 tooth, that whole progression is going to be in one piece, connected via these steel spiders, and then each of these pieces you see here are effectively just pins that run through to hold it together. So if we look, you can see where there's each additional rivets based on the positioning, and makes it into one chunk, and also helps keep some of the costs down. Now, a couple other things to look at here. This does use their Hyperglide technology, which is essentially a fancy way to talk about the way that it's going to shift. And by that, we can pick up a few things. You see little marks like that, hash marks here, and even when we look at some of the teeth, a few of them look like they're chipped or bent over, and even up on the top cog, some of them are not full height. And that's all on purpose, because essentially with this bike, you're going to have 4 pickup and drop-off points. And we can identify those by checking out where the shift ramping is. And so each of these little spots are what's helping to drive the chain up and down, and that's something important to keep in mind, especially when you're checking out cheap cassettes, is the derailleur itself, while it applies load and pressure to be able to make the chain jump between cog to cog, it's really the cassette that's making the difference in how well your system shifts. So full steel construction, riveted and pinned together. With all that said, I think it's time to find out exactly what it weighs. So we'll take our scale here, place it down, and when we put this system on in an 11 to 46 tooth size, we're coming in and we're seeing that it's going to weigh 524 grams. So thanks so much for watching this video on the Shimano CS M4100 cassette. Go ahead and let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. And while you're at it, be sure to hit that like button and browse the channel to see more videos like this.